What's up everybody? Matt here with On Your Health. Today I am on my day off at the gym and I just thought I would go over a little kettlebell exercise that I love. It works core, stability, strength, endurance, proper breathing, proper placement. I've often, when I used to work in corporate gyms, I would see people just doing these, not doing them properly. They weren't stable in the right areas. So I thought I would come on and show you like the first 3 parts of the Turkish getup and go from there. Let's see if we can challenge you to, well, I should not say challenge you to do it because it can actually be really dangerous to do by yourself if you don't know what you're doing. But this is a great exercise to start to learn, and it's all about that shoulder stability, hip stability, core stability and strength, etc. So let's give it a shot. So it's all about the setup. So that kettlebell is always gonna go in the same hand as your leg. So when I'm laying down, my right leg and my kettlebell is gonna be on the right side, and then this leg is literally gonna be just down straight, okay? So I'm gonna take this kettlebell. Proper way to start this is actually on your side, and then you're gonna bring the kettlebell into your chest. Okay, obviously your head's down. And then from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna drive, actually it's like kind of, you're driving all of your force into your right leg and then really pushing and almost like diagonally thinking the opposite direction, okay? So first I'm gonna start and I'm gonna do a chest press up, okay? And I'm gonna get you wanna make sure that that wrist is super strong and stable so there's no flexing or flaring. Okay, from here, I'm really making sure that my shoulder is really engaged into my back. So I'm not like this, I'm not up into my neck, I'm just solidly down into my shoulder blade, okay? So here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna think driving straight up, okay? And then this hand here, you might not be able to see it, but it's gonna be driving force into the ground as I drive force into this leg here, okay? So I'm gonna make sure that this leg doesn't flare either way. It's straight on the whole time, okay? So now I'm gonna inhale, exhale up. Okay, and from here, I'm driving force into my left hand. I'm only gonna go half, and that's basically like you're doing a bridge, right? Come down, and this part is actually all core, right? So, it's a little rush, but a lot of this is core because it's all core control. When you go up, it's core control, opening that chest, core control, and then as you come down, it's all about using that core control. So, believe it or not, I actually hate doing like ab exercises because one, they're just not as, some of them are effective, but most of them are not effective at all. They're great for just like being in the gym and constantly crunching your body, but other than that, I always feel like core stability comes from overall body stability and just functional movement from these kinds of exercises. Even your like isolated exercises like a chest press, if you're using that breath correctly, you actually can get a lot of really awesome strength moving. Now, I will tell you, I would never start someone here. This is like an advanced move. I actually would start somebody, and you can do it at home. If I had Anna or somebody in my office right now, I would actually start, and this is what you can do with somebody, right, at home. I would start legs out. Make sure I don't hit that. I would actually have someone grab my hand and pull force from their hand as I sit up with them pulling against me, right? So it's actually a lot of core work because even when I come down, as I'm pulling them, they're pulling me so that my shoulder stays in. So it's really all about keeping that shoulder locked in place as I come down. And this is where I would start someone if I was training them to do a getup. Does that make sense? I hope it does. If you want any more like guidelines on that, please let me know in the comments below and I'll try and get something up for you. But that was the Turkish getup, and that was the advanced, and that was also the very beginning of what that would look like. So hope that helps in terms of just spicing up your workout routine a little bit, and I'll keep doing more videos on some physical stuff because all these aspects of health are important, not just nutrition, not just supplements, not just mindset. getting in the gym, moving your body, it just helps your overall health, overall mentality, and just staying grounded. So have a great week, great weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Peace, love.